Right, here we have the Sigma Contemporary, and I can tell you something, it's a lot easier to hold. That 1 kilogram makes a big difference. Basically, you've got everything that's on the Sport also on the Contemporary. The only thing it hasn't got is dust proofing and weather sealing. However, you do have some weather sealing around the actual mount, so it is quite good. Now, the actual tripod mount can be removed from the actual camera, and Sigma supply a plastic cover that goes over it to cover the gap. Now, just like the Sport, this has autofocus and manual override, manual focus on there. It also has the same focus limiter on there, such as 10 meters to infinity. It's 2.8 to 10 meters. Now, there is a difference between the Contemporary and the Sport when it comes to its minimum focus distance. Now, on the Contemporary it's 2.8 meters. On the Sport version it's 2.6 meters. And on the Tamron it's 2.7 meters. So out of the three, the Tamron focuses a bit closer, but not a great deal. Obviously the Sport, even more so than the Contemporary and the Tamron, but it's also a lot heavier. And to be honest, there is something you could do. You could always put an extension tube in between your camera and your lens, and you will be able to focus a lot closer. Now, like the Sport lens, you do have a custom 2 and custom 1 mode on there. If you get the dock, you can configure the focusing. What I can say is, out of the box, the focusing on this is fine. I don't think you need to customise your focusing to make sure it focuses on the right point, because it seems to work fine for me. Unlike the Sport, that probably needs to be configured properly. The Contemporary works out of the box and is fine. Just like the Sport, it has a lock switch, so you can obviously put it on to 300mm like so, lock it, and it should be and again it should allow you to unlock it. So it's just a soft switch at 300, but if you put it onto 100, I recommend you unlock it when you want to zoom out and lock it so it stops any sort of zoom creep. Let's turn the lock off. As you can see, it does start to creep a little bit. In terms of metal constructions on this lens, basically the mount and in front of the mount is like metal. The rest of it's just plastics, really. I haven't noticed any problems with the hood being a bit smaller than the Tamron and the Sport version. And let's talk about image quality. You're going to see some examples of image quality, but I just wanted to say the image quality I have looked at compared to the Sport, it's so close. It's so close. You would be really hard pressed to know the difference between this and the Sport. You can tell a slight difference comparing this to the Tamron, but it is very slight, and you might not even notice it, to be honest. But I do think it's quite a sharp lens for what it is. This 150 to 600 Contemporary lens, I would certainly recommend it.